Hello, hello, hello. Is everybody here?
Hey, Tori. Hey, Kim. Hey, Robin. How are y'all doing today? Y'all having a good day? Ugh, I'm getting situated here. Hey, Pig Robin. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey. Hope you're doing well, Dee Dee. We're not. It's not too many more days. What is it? The 23rd. So 19 days, and we'll get to hang out. Hey, Giovanna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you so much for being here. I forgot to put some lip balm on. My allergies are giving me fits today. I had to take some Benadryl and like a Claritin type thing because my nose just kept running and running. I'm clearing my throat, so I apologize if I clear my throat. Hey, Carol. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Julie. Hey, Susie. Hey, Norella. Hey, Sandra. Hello, hello. We're going to jump right in. Oh, you know what? I ought to move the camera because you're looking at my pile of supplies and you're not, woo, go for a ride, looking at what I'm actually working on. So I might ought to fix that, huh? Sorry about that. Make you go for a ride. Okay. Party time! Hey, Mala! Hey, Debbie! Hey, Connie! Hey, Robin Finney! Yay! It's a good day. It's a good day. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day and enjoying life, etc. I'm going to make a journal using the printed part of the add-on kit for the Bella Rose garden and then some things from my stash. One of the first things I'm going to do is make a page and then we're going to put a pocket in it. I had shared this on my personal Facebook page last night and was asked to have a tutorial, so we'll have a tutorial on that. What else? I'll share some napkin bundles that I have in my shop as well as some other products that I've added. If you are watching this as a replay, down here at the bottom, there's a little gear, as I call it a gear. If you click on that gear, you can speed it up to 2 times the speed, so it will take less time for you to speed through it. And I am not offended whatsoever if you speed through one of my videos. I appreciate you taking the time to watch any portion of it. Let's see, share this video with your friends if you haven't already done so. And of course, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification button because when I get to 10,000 subscribers, I am collecting a great bunch of prizes to give everybody. And I just remembered I forgot to grab my prizes. And y'all want prizes, right? So let me grab my prizes that I have and we'll get started here. Okay, so y'all say hi and make sure hey, Gideon, so good to see you here. Well, you see me, I don't see you. Hey, Nancy, River City Creative, Terry, Lynn, hello, Julie, Ellen, let's see, Erica. Who else did I get? All right, I'll be right back because I know y'all want prizes. everybody, did you miss me? I got some prizes here. I had to go get in my box. Hey, Henry might be here somewhere. Oh, what did I miss? We want prizes now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, if you did gel printing on Thursday with me, I'd love to see what you did. So tag me in the group or on Instagram or wherever. Let's see. Anybody else wanting to say hi? Hey, Sandra. Okay, so here's what I've got. I've got some hemp cord I'll give away today. So I'm going to set these aside. I'll have 3 of these that I'll give away. They're a napkin. And then these are little cards, little postcards and stamped images that I made. So those are going to be prizes. So now that's 7 prizes. And I may do one more prize at the end. So we'll see. So you want to stay because the best prize is if we reach $50, I will raffle off to those that donate this journal. Let's see. So here's what I have in front of me. The journal for the Bella Rose Garden kit is, I forgot there was glue on there, is an 8.5 by 11 paper that you can fold in half. So what I have done is I have trimmed down a sheet of music to be 8.5 inches in size, and I went ahead and folded it in half by 11. It's 8.5 by 11, and I folded it in half. So this is going to be my page foundation, and then I've got some things I'm going to do to this page. So here's what I've got. As I've got in the Bella Rose subscription box, you get one piece of music like this that's connected. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the bottom and I'm going to fold it up just a little bit, probably 1/4 of an inch, something like that. Now, this paper is fragile and it can tear. I would score it, but I found out that the last time it just ripped it. So here's what I'm going to do now. This is going to be on the inside, so you're not going to see it. So you can use your ugly washi tape that you won't use, that you thought you had to have, that was in that bundle. And I'm going to put washi tape where that fold is to give that some strength. Okay? See there? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this back close for a moment. I'm going to grab my scissors. I did put links in the description box. Oh, okay, Julie. Maybe it's because we're not friends. You can do Linda A. Israel, and then you should pull me up on Facebook. Maybe you can tag Robin or one of the admin of the group. Sometimes, I don't know why mine's not easy. So here's what I've got. I've got a score line, in a sense, across here. I've closed this up. I'm going to cut this at a diagonal on both sides here. Okay? And I just remembered one more thing. This is more than 5.5 because I've already started to make one. And so I'm going to adjust this by cutting it down just a little bit. So I'm going to go over here to the 5.5 mark, and I'm just going to cut off this excess paper because I don't need it for what I'm going to do. Ugly washi tape. Girl, I have some ugly washi tape. I'll have to show you some. This isn't even all of it, but this is some of my washi tape. And some of them, you know, that's kind of not really that fancy, but I like the other prints that came with it. So yeah, there's some ugly washi tape. And I'm trying to use up my washi tape. I have way too much that I have collected or has been given to me. All right, so I cut that off. I'm going to go ahead and recut this side. Okay. Are you with me? Is everybody with me? Oh, yes, I forgot. Linda got new nails. Linda got new nails today. It was 4 weeks today. 4 weeks today that I got my nails done. And everybody was like, wow. So they were strong. They weren't chipping. They weren't breaking. They just had grown out. And so when I went in today, she's like, wow, that was a long time. So she did this design. So there's, I don't know, let me do this and maybe it'll focus better. there's little silver lines on either side. And then she did kind of an ombre glitter effect. And it's the dip nails. They paint it with this stuff and then they stick your finger in a powder and they tap off the excess. And then they just keep painting back and forth, back and forth. Bling, bling. Yes, you can do mixed media over washi tape. You have some ugly too, Dee Dee. I know it. Some of us do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I've trimmed the corners. I've kind of pre-creased this so I know where it's going to fold. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner and fold it down and crease it like that. No such thing as too much washi, Jenny says. Well, I have a lot. I have a whole drawer full. Maybe I'll pull it out for y'all to see just how much washi's in there. All right, so I folded those over. Is everybody with me? How I'm getting this started? So what I'm going to do now, oops, I almost forgot because I did this last time. I want to put a little distress ink on this edge before I glue it down. I'm going to do it on this edge. Where is it? Right here. Hey, Annika! Paper airplanes. Yeah, it does look like a paper airplane, doesn't it, Dee Dee? It's not. Okay, so I just put a little distress ink across the edge here. I could have probably put more, but I was trying not to rip the paper. So now what I'm going to do is, see how that folds down? I'm going to put glue right here on this edge, and we're going to end up, when I put this pocket onto the page, we're going to have a pocket that has a pocket. Okay. Like so. All right, so we got those two done. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I've got the best glue ever. You hate washi tape? You know, washi tape is a love or hate relationship. Some people love it, some people don't. Yeah, I agree, Sandra. I think washi tape does. It just, you know, you just keep getting more and more. It's like, where's this coming from? All right, so I'm going to go right across here and put a little bead of the best glue ever. And I'm going to let this air dry for a moment. My glue is almost empty. I need to see if I can get some more sent to me. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit on here. And now I'm going to set this aside for a moment. Pardon me. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Pam's Creative. Oh, yeah, glue stick on the back. That helps it keep it down. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so here's what I've done. This one is already kind of air dried. I don't know if you can see that here it was white and now it has gotten clear because it air dried for a little while. Can you see that? So here's what we're going to do. Hey, Lynn Wheeler. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. I know that Lynn lives near me, and Dee Dee as well lives in Oklahoma. And they have come to a couple of my little workshops that I have at my business, that Henry has the embroidery business, and I have a studio space, a public studio space. So we've been having fun. So I'm glad you were able to stop by. So here's what I did. I just took that trim and laid it right on top. And because the dry is clear and it's not runny, it's not going to smush up through the lace. And I'm just going to trim this off. Move this over. All right, so now, oh, hey, Elijah. Say hi, Elijah. Hey, Paper Pixie. So glad to see you here, Naomi. I know you stay busy, lady. Okay, so here's why I wanted to put these little flaps on the bottom. I'm going to take this page and I'm going to slide it into the folded page, okay? And I'm going to fold up this tab on the bottom, and then I'm going to take some glue underneath there and glue this down. And what this does is it's going to allow me to have the full use of this pocket. You know, sometimes when you glue a pocket down, you've got that border where the glue is. And if you want a bigger border, then you have to do something like this. Make a little tab that folds up, and then that glues down. I'm not going to worry about the edge. I think it's going to be fine. But if you think that this is going to be a problem, here's what you can do. You can take a little bit of washi tape on the inside, and that you're not going to see. And then that will help attach these two together so you don't have to worry about it flopping around if you don't want that. And then I'm going to take this side, make sure it's all lined up, and I'm going to put glue on this side of the tab. And that closes off the bottom of our pocket. Okay, and then we now have a pocket. It's a very fragile pocket, but there is a little pocket right here on the side. The screen may be freezing. I don't know. Let me know if it does, because I'm going to call and complain to our cable provider. I did a speed test just before I came on, and my upload speed was only like 14, and I was not happy about it. I asked my neighbor what his speed was, but I guess he's busy. So I was like, "Are you busy?" So I guess so. He would have messaged me back. So what do you think? Do you like that as a pocket? So we got a pocket here. We have a pocket on the side. You flip it over, you have a pocket here, and you have a pocket on this side. So this one is almost ready. So I'm going to let it air dry some more. Then I'm going to put that on this side. So while I'm waiting on that to dry, I'll show you my next technique. I haven't decided. I was kind of working on this, trying to figure out what is the best way I want to do this. Okay, so basically, I've shown you this technique with a smaller piece of paper, and now I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So I've got a large size piece of music here, and I'm just going to kind of look at it for a moment. And I know that I want it to be about 5 inches in size, width-wise, so this little card will fit inside of it. So what I'm going to do is kind of adjust and slide it over to where it looks like it's about the middle, and crease that down. Kind of push the card over, make sure it's good, and then I'm going to take this side and fold it over. Okay, now this flap is really bigger than I need, so what I'm going to do is take this piece and put it on top, and then I'm going to take a pencil and just mark right here at the bottom, just so I know where the line is. And I'm going to take my paper cutter and kind of cut off some of this extra that I don't need. You know, I haven't used the doily yet. I had to do something with that doily. I haven't. It's laying here somewhere. Welcome perfectly. Thanks, Terry. Thank you, Dee Dee. You like that pocket, Erica? Thank you. I thought it would be kind of something different. I've done different variations of that, and I just thought, well, I'll share this one. Okay, so here's what I've done. I trimmed off the excess, so this will overflap here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fold it or glue it yet. I'm going to take the bottom and kind of fold up the bottom just a little bit, and this one's going to tear, so I got to be careful. So I'm just folding that up just a little bit. And then I'm going to open this up and I'll fold this in. Now, if you have paper, like I said, that tears, you can always back it with something else. Use washi tape to help strengthen it so it doesn't tear on you. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue here on these two flaps. Look at the Say hi to me, Linda Pink Rose says. I did earlier. You were busy. You're welcome, Mary Jones. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad y'all are here. Is anybody, what did y'all do during the Super Bowl? Did y'all craft? Did you watch the game? How did y'all do on the game? Oh, I'm glad. Nice. That's awesome, Leslie. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Is I don't need this area on this side, so I'm going to go at a diagonal and cut out this piece right here. And I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to cut at a diagonal, and then I'm going to cut this piece off right here. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at this. All right, this is going to be an edge that I want to ink because I'm going to glue it down. So I'm going to add some ink on there. And, you know, some people had asked me questions about inking. So one way that I ink is I take the distressing tool and I take it at a diagonal or angle to it. Can y'all see that let's go like this, and then here's my angle. And so I'm just rubbing that on the edge. And depending on how fast you are, how much pressure you put, and how far down you come on your page will give you a different... Oh, thank you, Robin, for your donation. It will show more on here. If you want even more than that, you can get like a scrap of paper, a nonstick sheet. You can take your ink, and the dirtier it is, the better. You didn't even watch the game. I did watch the halftime show because Henry has said the halftime show is about to start. Do you want to watch it? And I watched it. Uh-oh, Sandra. I'll look at it. Maybe it's because you're on a different device this time. Maybe we can fix that. Yeah, Henry cooked dinner for us, and he also cooked some of our meals for the week. So prepped our meals. So thank you, Henry, for doing that. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going in a circular motion and starting off the paper and going up onto the paper. And that'll give you a nice distressed edge. You like that? Did this help? Does anybody care? He watched the game. I was doing other things. He didn't watch all of the game, but he watched the important parts, the end. Yeah, I didn't really care for the rap music with Maroon 5. I like Maroon 5. I just really don't care for rap music. It really makes me think that they're just all a bunch of thugs. I don't know. It's part of it has to do with the lyrics of their music and usually how derogatory they are towards women. That really isn't my cup of tea. I don't know. It seems like they're bolder in what they say. And maybe it's my age, but I've never really oh, thank you, Philique, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, if I can hire him out. Henry could do some dinner prep, that's for sure. You watched the Puppy Bowl. We didn't watch the Puppy Bowl. We got busy. We were going to watch it. We had talked about it, and then I completely forgot. Hello, Pixie Bees. So glad you're here. Yeah, he's a keeper. No, he was cooking. We've been doing some research about my body type and gaining and losing weight. And Henry discovered that my body type, I have to limit my carbs because when I eat carbs, it immediately turns to fat. So he decided to do a bunch of research, and then he went shopping and bought a whole bunch of yummy foods. In fact, he's going to be proud of me. I got me a snack. So when I get hungry in a little bit, I've got some cauliflower and some carrots and I have a little low carb dressing. I think it's an avocado dressing. It's pretty good. So I've got my little snack prepared. So I'm trying to eat better and more often and see if that does make a difference on weight loss. Okay, so I distressed all of that. Okay. Yeah, it makes a difference, Dee Dee, for sure. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some glue right here on the back side. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right near the edge on the inside. So they'll kind of attach together and be stronger. You don't want too much glue because you don't want it to mush out into the inside and then glue your envelope shut. Okay. Were the Brooklyn Dodgers in the Super Bowl? I don't know. Maybe they were attending. Hey, Jean. So glad you're here. Okay, I thought so, Sandra. Yeah. Oh, dear. I've been so busy, y'all, that I haven't set up the rewards yet for the junk bucks. I'm sorry. I'm hoping to get to that this week. I've been trying to clean some things in my studio space because I need more room, and that's what prompted my napkin purge. I ended up making a whole bunch of packets of napkins. So this pocket, what I'm doing now is I'm folding up the bottom. Is everybody following along on how I did this? Does anybody care? You know, Julie, I don't eat that much bread anyway. Because I had the lap band surgery back in 2000 and when was that, Henry? 2005. I had the lap band surgery, and I don't eat that much bread anymore. It's just not what I have to have because it would always get stuck. I've decided I don't like the way this looks. I'm going to try to fix it. So I just don't eat it anyway. Every once in a while, I might get one of my favorites is a Hawaiian King roll. I like those with honey butter on them. Those are the bomb, but I don't eat them. Oh, thank you, Olga, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pink Rose is a vegan. Okay. You know, I don't like sour. I don't like the lemon juice sour or vinegar sour. Thank you, Pam's Creative. Thank you. All right, so we're going to add some distress ink to the edge of this. So I don't, yeah, I'm making complicated pockets. It's not that complicated. Do I need to do it again? Let me know if I need to do it again. And I'll grab another piece of paper, and I won't ink it. I'll just put it together so you can see how it goes. Bread. My mother loved bread. She used to bake bread for us. I went to Starbucks today and met one of my high school friends and got me a tea, and then I didn't drink it all. Hey, Robin, thank you so much for your donation. And she told me to get little ice, and when I got home, all the ice had melted, so I put some more ice in it, and then I decided I'd put some more tea in it, and I made my own concoction of herbal tea. Alrighty, so I've distressed this. Now I'm going to put a piece of lace across here. This time my technique, instead of gluing it down, I'm going to lay it across the flap here, and I'm also going to grab a piece of string. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Dream and Imagine It, Create It. That's Jill, right? I think that's Jill. I always forget everybody's name. How did I come up with that? You know, it's been around for a really long time. It's just a variation of making a envelope, and I just modified it a little bit. I think Rachel Reed has shown it. I've shown it. There's a bunch of us that have used this before. Hey, Tanisha, so glad you're here. All right, so here's what I do. I've got some Scotch or or what do you call this, transparent tape. And I've got a little string that has a little bling in it. And I'm going to lay it across here and look at this and see where I want it. I want it kind of close to the top. So I'm going to bend this over the back side and I'm going to put a little piece of tape on it, and that'll hold that in place. So if you ever get something that the fibers and you can't quite get it to go down, cheat and use some transparent tape. It will save you some time and headache. And I try to make sure that when I put the tape down, I put it away from the edge if it's going to be glued, so that the glue has a place to adhere. So the tape is actually out here, so there's a little space. Isn't that pink string? I thought it was pretty. To donate, you can hit the $sign. If you're on YouTube, there's a $sign near the chat. And if you have some kind of payment set up with Google, then you can donate that way. I'm on OBS, and I can't remember if it actually gives you guys and gals a link where you can donate there as well. You like that? Oh, Julie, you know, there's lots of paper in the world. And if you just can't bring yourself to do it, I understand. But you know, it's just a piece of paper. It's beautiful. If it brings you joy, use it. Now, if it makes you happier to just touch it and see it as it originally is, then be my guest. Sometimes it is brittle. Sometimes you have to glue or add pieces to the back or washi tape like I did. But you know, it's just, don't worry about it and play with it and have a good time. Hey, Susan. You have a book like that? We may have internet issues today. I don't know. So I know that YouTube itself has been having a lot of issues. All right. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little dollop of glue, and this time I want it on the opposite side. And then I'm going to tie a bow. So I'm just going to take the string and tie a little bow. I've been tying bows for years. I used to sit and make little bitty angels. They were about 1.25 inches tall. And I made tiny, tiny, tiny bows by sticking a piece of a straight pin through my pant leg. And then I would hold the ribbon in place, and then I would tie little bows like this over and over and over. I made thousands of those. I don't worry about acid free, Leslie. I really don't. Cleaning and doing laundry, Giselle. Well, we're glad you're here. Yeah, once you tear that first one up, it's no big deal. But no, I don't worry about acid free. You touch it, and the acidity from your hands is already on the paper. And I have things that are 20. Well, Henry and I have been married 27 years, and things that were back then were not acid free, and it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't have a problem with it. Oh, that's good. Perfectly Imperfect Craft. She says she likes to glue fragile paper to tracing paper to make it more sturdy and still be able to enjoy the front and the back of the paper. Another thing you can do is you can coat the paper one side at a time with matte gel medium. I'll show you. Ba, 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 ba. I may be out. Where is it? That's molding paste. Well, I have gloss gel. I should show y'all this sometime. I have the gloss gel. Okay, you can use that. And what you do is you let it air dry, and it will make it sturdier. It's a plastic coating in a sense. The acrylic is. Does that give y'all some ideas? Hello, Spectrum. Maddie. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much, Terry. All right, so this is dry-ish enough, I think, that I can put the trim on here. And then we'll get going, and I'll show you how to make the goodies that I put inside the pocket. Japanese boho mending. Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. Buffering. Yeah. Okay. My neighbor messaged me back. Okay. He messaged me back. He's going to check. Hey, Chronic Crafter. So glad to see you here. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier with the other book page pocket. I'm just folding at the bottom. We've already trimmed it. So this time I'm going to put it on the page. Piece that down, and then I'm going to glue it down. Hey, Lisa! I'm having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. You were organizing. Oh, thank you so much for your donation, Ellen. That's so sweet. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, everyone has said that buffering has been really bad on YouTube. Gotcha. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you figured it out, Terry. Good job. All right, so I glued that down by adding the washi. So now I'm going to put some glue on the flap here. All right, so then I'm going to close this over. Oh man, you know what I forgot, y'all? I forgot to distress it all the way around. I was so worried about getting that glue to dry. I forgot to distress it. Oh well, the paint was still wet, so I lifted this side. What I can do, okay, so since I messed up, I'll show you a cheat. I take a piece of paper and line it up to the edge, and then I can come in here and distress it, and it looks like I did it before I glued it down. How many times you think I've done this, y'all? So don't fear if you miss the spot. That's how you can do it. And see, it looks like I didn't even have a problem. I'm going to do this side too because I want it to kind of match. See there? You like this page idea? I'm glad. I just thought this would be a fun one. So you know, you could use the hymnal, you could use book pages. Just think a little bit differently. You could take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and fold it in half and slide it over the side. I've done that several times. You could take one of the Mop-up pages and fold that over and then fold this down and do the same thing, and you've got a neat look there. Thank you, Pixie. Sometimes you gotta be imaginative whenever you make a mistake or if you're trying to do something new to get it to work. Trying to add a little more distress ink all the way around. I'm not a big distress ink user on my pages that much. It's a little tedious. Oh dear. My neighbor messaged me back. Let's see what he said. He sent me pictures. I'll have to look at it later. I think I need some more ink in my ring inker. When I do distress, I use a lot. Maybe that's why, because it takes so long. So we're getting a little better color here. Hello, Jolly Rose. You're very welcome, Julie. Love the cheat, Karen. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Julie, that's cool. Using a manila folder, she said, doing the same technique. This music is really fragile. It's tearing on me. So I'm going to, here's some. I've got some pretty washi tape. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip this around so I can see it. And I'm going to put some washi tape across the top. And that just kind of decorates it a little bit. Okay. I'll cut this off. How's that look? That just kind of gives it another layer of decoration. I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. So then it's matchy-matchy. Which part did you miss, Barbara? How I colored where I didn't plan ahead of time. I put a piece of paper along the edge and then use that to distress. Is that what you mean, Barbara? I want to make sure. Oh, Victorian Velvet is really pretty. You can get them on Amazon, Perfectly Imperfect. I don't have one in my description box right now, but I do on my website for a link that takes you directly to the re-inker. But if you use like one of my other links in the description box to get to Amazon and then search for it, I will get credit for you purchasing off of Amazon. And they sell them because I just bought one. I was out. You could also get the refresher, and I have a link for that. Distress refresher. And you just spray it. And you see it kind of gets some color. And that just brings more moisture to it. So you have more ink. And that works on all of them. You don't have to have any one color. You can use this on all the colors. Okay? So I got a little darker. So we're going to put some washi tape across here. Oh, how I made it. Okay, so I'll show you really fast. This piece right here is taking a piece of paper. Let me get a different piece of paper because I want to save that one. Take a piece of paper, fold it in half. Okay. Then I folded up the bottom edge to make a crease or a line across there. So I just had that and opened it back up. Then I took this and folded it down. Flip this over, fold this down. Take my scissors, cut this at a diagonal, cut this at a diagonal. Put glue right here, so that creates a pocket right there. Put glue right here, creates a pocket right there. Open this up. Take your piece of paper that's going to be your book page and line it up with the fold and the bottom. Put some glue right here. Put that down. Put some glue right here along this. It's not glued, so. And then close it up. And now you have a pocket on your page. Yeah. Oh, take a pumice stone equals parts with the best antique paper color. Oh, neat. Thank you, Sandra. You like that? I'm glad I went through it again so you could see it. But I did it in the beginning with the music paper. All right, so we need to put washi tape. We don't need to. I want to because I think it's pretty and it'll help strengthen this paper a little bit. Okay, I'll just cut this off. Okay. My neighbor just did a speed test at his house, and I don't think his was awful. Wow, that's bad. Alrighty. See you later. Hey, Rachel, so glad you're here. So glad you're here so you could listen while you drive home. I'm making a pocket page, and I've gone through it twice, so you'll definitely be able to figure it out. And then you've made one of these pockets that it looks like a envelope that you handmade, and then you fold up the bottom. I just made a bigger one. Yeah, we're having a delay sometimes, so just have to fresh it. And sometimes it'll put you on a different server. All right, so now we're going to make the goodies that went inside here. So I'll show you what I've done. Pardon me, I got choked. Let me put this away, put this away, put this away, put it away, put it away, put it away. All right, so I'm going to make this card here, and I'm going to make this card here, okay? So we're going to make these two different cards, and I have all this, oh yeah, and we're going to make that. I have this piece of paper, this piece of paper, this piece of paper, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to use the paper punch from the Paper Studio. And sometimes you can get it on sale for 50% off. Like, I think last week, the Paper Studio stuff was on sale. So watch for those sales for 50% off. I like it because I can stick it in here. And I've just made an instant tag out of that. And I'm going to set it aside. And then I've got my corner chomper, crocodile chomper. I have a link for that in the description box. Okay, I didn't. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to round the corners on the 1/4 inch side. Now these were just random cards that I cut. I cut one thing first. That was going to be the big card, and I made it a size that would fit inside this pocket, okay? That came this part. Then when I trimmed it to the same height, this piece was the leftover 2-inch on the bottom. So I ended up with 2 pieces at one time. And then this was cut up because I have another technique I'm going to show you. And I cut it to the size, and this is whatever size it was. So 3 by 4, maybe, something like that. All right, so I rounded the corners of that. And now I'm going to round the corner of this one. I'm going to do a bigger one. Are you looking for one to purchase? I got mine on either Amazon, or I may have got it at Hobby Lobby when they had it on sale. But if you're looking on Amazon, I have a link in my description box. So I cut the corners of that. All right. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, I'm getting everything laid out so I know what I'm doing. Maybe. So here we go. We got these 3. Do y'all need a clean piece of paper so you're not distracted by the previous stampings? Are y'all those kind of people? Surely you're not. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've got Victorian velvet. And I have, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Don't make me panic. The Bella Rose stamp that's in my shop. And if you are buying the Bella Rose subscription and you've already paid for it and you want me to add the Bella Rose to your order, just message me and I can send you an invoice for that. Because some people were wanting it after the fact. Hey, Susan Gerald. So glad to have you here. Crocodiles. Do you have a bunch, Dee Dee? Or are you just making fun of me the way I'm saying it? All right, so I'm just inking up the Bella Rose stamp, and I'm going to stamp it across the corner. Then I'm going to ink it again and kind of rotate my stamp and do it again. And then I'm going to do it again. Okay? What do you think? You like that? Oh, and I just remembered something I forgot to do, but we can still do it. All right, so this time I'm going to ink up my stamp. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to kind of rotate the stamp back and forth and fill up the whole tag. Okay? And then lastly, on this one, I'm going to ink up and I'm going to put it in the corner like that. So you get 3 different looks from the same stamp. That's what I love about stamping is when you buy a versatile piece, then you're able to do a whole lot more with it. So now I'm going to do the boring part, add some distress ink. And this is why I like to have my ink pad freshly inked up, because it goes a lot faster if I can just do a quick swipe all the way around. You know, Barbara, it's taken me a while to collect the craft tools. That's one thing that I invested in. I've always sold things that I made, and whenever I did, I would have enough money to buy more supplies to remake it if it was a hit seller. And then I would always look for bargains of tools that I thought could help me. And I just started accumulating a little at a time through years and years and years of saving my money and time to buy things. You like that stamp, Sandra? I love it. It's called the Bella Rose. And it's in the bundle that I created with the ladies and the Bella Rose. I think that's right. I should have called it Ladies of Bella Rose, huh? Don't have everything yet, Pink Rose. I understand. I don't either. I have some things I haven't gotten yet. Oh, glad you're back, Terry. Sorry you had problems. You like it, Jolly? I'm glad. I think it's really pretty. Okay, so we're not done yet. But wait, there's more. All right, so I'm just going to turn my piece of paper over. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab these. I didn't do it on one of them, so I may do it now, because I didn't do it on that one the first time. All right, so I've got one of the colors that's in the add-on paint kit. And I haven't figured out what the color of it is. If it's going to be antique Bella Rose, I don't know. It's kind of a tea dye color or a coffee dye color. I like it because it has a gold shimmer in it. And I'm just adding a little bit of a gold shimmer. And I'm okay with it leaving splatters and splotches. It makes it look old, okay? I'm going to set this aside. This one goes over here. These go right here. And I forgot to spray this because I had done it on the other one and I liked the way it looked. So I'm just going to mist it. And then I'll turn it over and do the other side. So it's going to have a gold shimmer to it. And you won't be able to see it on camera, but it's really pretty. You think you're good and then somebody invents something wonderful. You got it. I mean, that's what happened when I bought my Misty. You know, I was perfectly fine using my blocks. The acrylic box worked just great. And then she showed this and I was like, oh man, I have to have that. That's an awesome tool. Oh, you got you a spray box? That's good. That's good. Well, if you order a subscription box from me, you get a free spray box. You just cut off the top of the box and you got a spray box right there. Yeah, I like multi-purpose tools as well, Julie. I've got a few tools that aren't multi-purpose that don't get used as often. And it's kind of like, it's in the way and I have to move things around. Thank you, Barbara. Does my head bob up and down? All right, so that's got spray on it. That's going to go right here. If I can get it to go. This one goes back over here. Okay. All right, so we still have to do some stuff to this one. And then I've got another piece that I need to make. So I'm going to turn this upside down just because I like to see it there. So here's what I've got. I've got a little rectangle, and then in the Bella Rose kit, you get two of these little pieces of paper. And basically, I mean, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. They're pages that I got at Dollar Tree, but I love the pink and I wanted to put them in the kit for y'all to use because some people can't get them in their area or they don't have a Dollar Tree. And I thought, well, for $1, I have enough to put one in everybody's package. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to do light pink, dark pink, light pink, dark pink. You could use other papers, like you could use sprayed papers like that. All right, so that's going to go here. And then I'm going to do another light pink, dark pink. I think that's what I did. Oh, I did 4 on each side. Okay, cool. All right, I'll do that. 1, 2. So I put 4 on each side. You're saying, what? You put 4 on each side? How'd you do that? Well, I'm going to show you. So I've got a piece of cardstock that's just slightly bigger than the pieces of paper. So think like junior legal notepad, you know, that's got a little piece of cardboard backer on it. And it may not be perfect, but I'm okay with it. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to take my other stack, make sure they're nice and straight, and put them on the back side, making sure I have it all nice and neat, okay? I'm going to look at this and I'm going to staple it and staple it, okay? Hey, Mariana, so glad you're here. Free spray box every 2 months. That's right. All right, so here's what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip this over. Now, to make it easier, you could score it with the scoring tool. Another thing to use if you have handy is a bone folder. That's what I'm using right here. And I folded it to the side where the staple bumpies are so that this side is smooth and that side is covering up the bumpies. Okay? Yeah, no Dollar Tree, Sandra. I figured there's some people that don't have them, so that's why I thought, well, even if it's just one, if I can get, you know, ones and ones and ones and ones, and you get a bunch of little ones that you couldn't get otherwise, it would be fun. Oh, box cakes. So yeah, those would be good. Yep. I don't buy very many box cakes. Y'all buy a lot of box cakes? All right, so I'm going to put some Distress ink across the top here. And kind of, I didn't really do that on the other one, but I thought I would show you that you could if you wanted. Okay. So right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stamp. And I'm going to stamp here in the corner on the top. And I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to do it again. So now you've made this whole stationery thing that is all matchy-matchy, right? You could you see doing something like this to send to a dear friend so they had little notes that they could write on? Maybe even go ahead and stamp some stationery and put in there. Do you like that? Buffering. I'm rattling along and y'all are just letting me buffer. All right, so here's what I've got. A piece of the lace. That is white, but I wanted a different shade. So I'm going to use the Bella Rose pink. I'm going to spray it. And then I'm going to use this antique Bella Rose. I don't know what I want to call it yet. And I'm going to use my heat tool to dry it. And then I can read the chat while that's drying. Oh, cool. So your daughter works at Domino's. So I have pizza boxes painted and decorated for my storage. Not free, but we eat a lot of Domino's. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I know some pizza places will let you buy their boxes. Alrighty, so I just sprayed that because I wanted it to be a little antique-y pink. Alright, so I want to adhere this down, and what did we do earlier for lace? We took a bead of glue and put that down, and then let it set for a little bit, and then you stick the lace on top, and it won't bleed through your lace. Okay, so I'm going to grab... In the kit, you get a little piece of this fiber stuff. It's not very big. It's big enough to do what I'm doing right now. And it's, I don't know, some kind of crocheted something or another I found. And I thought, well, that'll be kind of interesting to maybe put as a tag or across the page. Mop it up, Linda. You know, the lace that I got here, I think it's a polyester nylon. It's not stretchy. And I spray it with Tattered Angels all the time. I also will do it with the ink pads. I'll just run the ink pad over it. Oh, that's amazing. Pink rose. All right, so here's what we're getting so far. This is going to go right here. You see the tags that we're building up? So here's the other one I made. So you've got the papers here, and you've got a piece of cardstock that kind of keeps it sturdy so you can write on all sides and have a lot of journaling space. So I'm going to put one of these here, like that. And then I'll open this up. And I'm going to take my heat tool and hit this glue, and that'll help dry it faster. I don't know if I can be vegan yet. I don't have any known allergies or anything, so I've never really worried about it. Of course, I grew up on a farm, and we grew our own food, and some of them were pets, and we still ate them. It happens. That's how I grew up. So I don't know. I try to eat more vegetables, though, just to try to have a healthier diet. Of course, you know, that crazy carbohydrate stuff like bread is my nemesis. Chips, candies. All right, so I just put that across the top there. Oh, I got a little piece of fuzz. Go away, fuzz. What do you think? You like that? Thank you, Robin. Now, if you do have any glue that seeps through, you can take the perfect crafting pouch and you just kind of pounce it across. And the powder that's in it will stick to the glue. And then you don't have to worry about your stuff sticking together. And so this is going to go right here, like that. What do you think? And then we'll put this right here. And then I'm going to leave the other pockets empty because whoever gets it can do something with that. But what do you think? Is that a cool page to look at and try? Oh, cool. Boot boxes are great too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you've got a bunch of lace or ribbon and you don't like the colors, try to spray it with some Tattered Angels. Sometimes you can completely change it. Sometimes you can just alter it a little bit. All right, so the next thing I want to do is, I guess I'll take this ledger page and do something with it. You love it? I love eyelash trim. It's hard to come by though. I've been noticing that not that many places have it. All right, so I'm going to trim this down to be 8.5 by 11. There wasn't, in my opinion, enough to make a pocket on the bottom, so I'm just going to cut that off. And then let's see if this, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and trim this off too. Maybe I can use this for something else later. So this is some coffee or tea dye that Tammy of My World OKC has given to me. And a lot of y'all were asking about napkins. So let's do a quick napkin. This is the napkin that comes in the Bella Rose kit. So if you'll just peel off the layers, I think this is only a 2-ply layer, which is good because then we don't have as much to deal with. You can save this. Some people will do things like glue it to another piece of paper. You know what I'll do? I'll save it, and whoever wins this journal can have it. So I don't have to do anything with it. And so then what I like to do is I'm going to glue this down onto the page. And I find that if you have the time to iron your napkin, I know that's weird, but you can, and it just makes it lay a little smoother. But if you just take a moment to kind of finger press it, it'll kind of smooth it out and get it ready. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get this laid out over here so it's ready. Is I've got a scrap piece of paper here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue quickly with cheap glue stick. Hopefully I have enough here. We'll get this one loaded. Okay, so I'm just going to go on here. I think this one's almost empty. Huh, that's funny. And I'm going to go over the edge so that the napkin will adhere to it. And I'll kind of go up the middle, and I'll go across the sides, and the bottom, and the top. Okay? I'm going to flip my paper around just so that I'm still on my little piece of paper as well. If your screen is blurry, Robin, you might want to refresh. Someone else said it was blurry and then it was fine after they refreshed. Okay? That's, thank you, imperfectly perfect. Perfectly imperfect craft, sorry. Oh, you just made your first journal for a swap? Oh, yay! Oh, it wasn't very good. Pockets can be addictive. I'm sure it was perfect. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm setting this over here. I'm laying it in my napkin. I'm going to take my piece of paper and I'm going to line it up with the edge. And just slightly press it down. I'm going to try to make sure I don't get any bubbles. Sometimes you do, and that is okay. Okay? It kind of reminds me of fabric on a page. And maybe this is, I wonder if this had more than one layer and I just thought it had, I thought they were only 2-ply. Yeah, they're only 2 ply. All right, so here's what I do now is I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this off because I just want this on one side and I want the other side to be able to write on it. It was given to me. It is coffee dyed or tea dyed. Tammy gave it to me when she and I met a while back. She gave me a bunch. You know, as far as this, I don't care about the wrinkles that much, but if you put enough glue down, you can get it smooth. You can also do the use the glue pot method. Well, I guess it's going to stick to my paper cutter. That didn't work the way I wanted it. I guess I'll cut it with my scissors. I need to flip my little strip over that's underneath my blade. I haven't done it yet. I need to. Okay. Yeah, it's a simple way to get a napkin down. All right. Here is that. So here's another page that I've started. Oh, I didn't get enough glue on this side. Sometimes if I don't work fast enough, the glue dries before I get it stuck. It's been so humid here. Oh my gosh. When I went to the gym today, I thought I was going to die. It was so humid. Okay. I think I'm going to put, let's put some tattered angels on that. Let's change the look a little bit. So I'm going to get some of this antique because it's a little bright white to me. So I'm just going to mist this a little. And that's going to add a little darker hue to it. Okay. Yeah, Dee Dee, you did avocado dyeing, didn't you? I thought it was absolutely gorgeous what you had done with the avocado dyeing. Someone else texted me. My phone was going off. I'm like, what's going on? Oh yeah. I've seen other people use the plastic wrap and adhere them together. You make your own avocado dye, crafty lady. Lisa, you take the skins and boil them, and you get some really cool color. What I would do, Kathy, because Tattered Angels has glimmer in it, and when you're coffee dyeing and de-dyeing, you're kind of going into a liquid and then coming out. So you may or may not get the mica unless you keep it stirred continuously. So what I would do would be dye it, lay it out, spray it, and then move on, if that makes sense, okay? If you want to put the shimmer on there. I like the shimmer. All right, so I'm going to fold this page. Okay, so now we've got 2 pages started. I think I'm going to wait and decorate differently this time. I've got a couple of mop-up pages. Does everybody know what a mop-up page? Do I need to show how I make one of these? So I got a couple of those. Hey Jennifer, so glad you're here. I'm just working on a journal. I think I have one more page idea that I've done before, but I think it fits. Because what I like to do is have 3 of each kind of unique pages, and then the pages that I'm going to use in the kit, at least. So I thought I would try that. Okay, I'm going to eat some cauliflower because I'm starting to get hungry now. So if I crunch, that's why. Mmm. Someone says they could probably freeze the skin so that you would have enough. I don't know. All right. I think. I was going through my stash and someone had sent me these little sayings. I thought I might be able to use those today. And then I've got a map page here. So I'm going to see if it's the same size. Oh, good. So it'll fit just as it is. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and fold it in half. And I think I'm going to spray it with some Tattered Angels. So I will show y'all how I do my mop-up. Hey, Austin, where is Austin? I thought he's going to be here. Just a couple from avocados. Really? Well, then I may have to try some. I don't dye paper. I think it's time consuming. And really, y'all, I am so busy. It's hard for me to do little side projects like that. But Henry bought me a bunch of avocados to eat. So I'm going to save the skins and see if I can't use them. So I'm laying the stencil on there. I'm going to get my Tattered Angels. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Okay. And then I'm just going to spray all the way around. I know I'm going to cover some of this, so I'm not trying to get it too coated. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about doing a raffle. Hang on, y'all. Let me do that. Giveaway. Oh, thank you so much for your donation, Carol. Sorry, I'm just chatting away, y'all. I'm glad you reminded me. All right, so this is going to be for, let's do the napkin and postcard. So I'm going to reset that. Okay. Yes. Open giveaway. All right, so it should be open now. You can just type exclamation point raffle. All right, so now I'm going to mop up what's on top of the stencil with another piece of paper. So this is a great way to make your own pattern papers super fast. And you're basically not wasting anything. You know, I haven't had cauliflower soup. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? Get entered in the raffle. And it kind of soaks through. So I'm going to dry this. That way I can get a drink of water and eat another piece of cauliflower. And y'all enter the raffle. All right, Robin, remind me in about 4 minutes to say raffle closed. Huh, interesting. I'm here, I'm here. You did not miss it. I hope you like the stencil. I'm going to be making a bunch of stencils. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Terry. Oh, almost covered up. You got to put raffle. I'm going to eat another cauliflower. The kit ships February the 15th. What happens is I shut off ordering on February the 10th. And then I turn in my orders of how many pages I need printed, how many journals I need printed, etc. And then they're printed, and I also place my Tattered Angels order, my custom order. And then I pick them up, or they ship them to me, depending on who it is. And we've made the arrangements that they can get it shipped to me, or I can go pick it up on time. So that's how that works. Yeah, I think he might be in class, or working, or babysitting. I may have to try it. Alright, so I just kind of decorated the page here. And in my stash, I had this little notepad. And I thought, I've done this before, but I thought it would be kind of pretty to paste those down. What do you think, y'all? So I'm going to get 4 of them. This is one of those pads of papers that you get that's, what is it? It's a stationery department type thing. I think I want to go ahead and add some Distress ink around the edge really fast. Is everybody getting entered in the raffle? I've taken an hour to build a few pages here, but I've also been chatting with y'all. Oh, I missed one. I need one more. Oh, you'll have fun when you get it. Me too. Elsie, that is why I started making my own stencils, to find an 8.5 by 11. A 12 by 12 to me just wasn't working because of the scale of the design wasn't right. And so when I started designing my 8.5 by 11s, I was like, this is perfect, because most of us use that size of paper or smaller for our journals. Even if you use scrapbook paper, you cut it or fold it to be smaller. And so the stencils just seemed to fit what I was doing. My new laser engraver has arrived. Oh, and I have to show you, I did cut on my laser engraver. I didn't have stencil material, but I had something else that I cut. Let me show you. I cut that. This is cardboard. Henry had a piece of cardboard laying around, and that's the Bella Rose design cut out of cardboard. What do you think of that? No spaces, Barbara. Just all one word. Kind of like a password, all one word. Glad to have you here, Jennifer. I do not take PayPal. Sorry. I do take all other major credit cards. What I've been telling people is, if you don't have a credit card, what you can do, or a debit card that you don't want to use online, you can pick up those prepaid Visa, MasterCards, reloadables, if you will. Just put enough money on there to cover any processing fees that credit card has. And you can shop with that with no fear of getting your bank account compromised. So I'm just going to glue this straight down onto the page. And I know that, like I said, I sprayed the Tattered Angels, but I thought it would be kind of pretty as a background. Yeah, and the cardboard cool. I'll put it back over here so y'all can look at it some more. Thank you, Vicky. No, I didn't cut the stencil by hand. I drew it, and then I imported into my cutting software, and then I cut it using the Cricut is what I used on the actual stencil. And then this is my brand new laser. So my new stencils will be done on the laser. My stencil material arrived today, just before the live, and Henry's like, well, go cut one on there. And I was like, no, because we haven't cut it yet, and we don't know the proper settings. And I didn't want to be so stressed out before I came on the live going, I couldn't get it to work or I almost caught things on fire. I didn't want that to happen. So I was like, no, I will do it tomorrow when I know I have time and I don't have to rush because I'm going to be live. Yeah, I'm really excited about the uh, laser. Oh, a storage pouch for the stencils. Oh, that would be a good idea. I do have a storage pouch, but it wouldn't work very well for stencils, I guess, unless you got to make sure it's all the way open. So if it was, I don't know if is that better to have that because that's a stencil right there. There's the size of a stencil, 8.5 by 11. That would fit in this pouch, Ellen. What you could do is get you a couple pieces of cardboard and put them in between two pieces of cardboard, make a sandwich, make a book, if you will. Maybe even hinge the cardboard so it's like a file folder, and then you can stick it in there. I have these available in my shop too. Yes, this is stencils only in the kit, Christy. That's correct. Yep, exactly right, Robin. Use a file folder. Yes, I can make chipboard embellishments with my laser cutter. That is something I'm going to design. And if you have ideas, send me a message with your ideas of what you would like to see, and I will be glad to look at it. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm getting stamp material. So if you've always wanted one of your drawings made into a stamp, or you know of a what we call public domain image that is free to use on copyright, send me a message and we'll find out how much it'll cost to make the stamp, and that's what I'll charge you. It's just, the not a $30 setup fee or anything like that. So if you're wanting one stamp made, we can make it affordable, I hope. It won't be as cheap as the stamps that I have in my shop if I custom make one, but it'll be pretty close. So what do you think? I mean, doesn't that completely change the look of that paper? Okay, okay, the raffle is over. I'm getting ready to pick the first one. Where's my notepad? Gonna pick the first one. I'm giving y'all a moment to get in the raffle. I gotta find my pen. Let me find my pen. I'm using my new Micron pens, and I just remembered I set it on the other side of the room. So I got my pen. Buffering again. Yes, I'll be making stamps too, Nancy. Thank you, Dee Dee. All right, so we're going to do the giveaway. All right, pick a winner. Macy! Macy W., you're the winner. Are you still here? I don't remember if I have your address. Have you won before? Don't pick Henry, Dee Dee says. Too funny. All right, Macy W. And you're going to get, I know it may be silly, but you're going to get one this beautiful butterfly and bird napkin. And these are some hand stamped little pieces that I've made. So she's going to get napkin and postcard. So make sure that you message me your address. You can do that through my webpage. I'll put that on your screen so you can have it. You can use the contact me or the chat. Or you could also contact me through my Facebook here. Okay. So did you come in? Did you say? Yep. She woohoo! So there's where you can get in touch with me. I'm going to reset the giveaway. I've got 2 more of these to give away. So I'm going to open it back up again. Okay. So we got 3 of those. I've got a few more prizes here. Okay. Do y'all want the music that says "Be right back," or do you want me to leave you with the screen that you can enjoy? Let's see. Can we put some eye candy up there for you? Let's do this. So these are some things that are in the Bella Rose kit. There's the Bella Rose again. I've already added distress ink to the edges of these. So I'm just going to put this, just lay a few things up there for y'all to look at. Okay? And I'll be right back. I'm going to go to facilities. I'm going to hurry. Are y'all getting entered in the raffle? Yay! So this is part of the Bella Rose images. I've already put the distress ink on those. I've got 3 of these. And I think I like this one better. Yeah, I like that one better. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to spray a little bit on the back side just so it gets some shimmer. And I'm going to fold it. Oh, are you, Ellen? Oh, wonderful. The junk jar, Sandra, when we get to $50, I will give away those that donated, a chance to win this journal that I'm making today. Okay? All right. So here's what we got. I'm not going to use this piece of paper. Let me move the raffle screen. Go ahead and tell me in about 5 minutes, Robin, when to do the raffle again, okay? Alrighty, so now these are all the goodies that we're going to use to decorate the journal. So I'm going to get some stuff out of the way. I may want this in a little bit, so I'm going to keep it nearby. And I'll close this. I haven't worked on a retreat yet. I'm still looking into some information. I know a lot of y'all were thinking about a retreat. I'd love to know if I found a nice hotel that, it's not a super duper expensive one. There's like a Hamilton Inn really close to us. If it has, I haven't gone over there yet. If it has a nice meeting room, that if we got so many people that booked a room, we could have the meeting room for free or a very low price, then I could have a retreat there in Oklahoma, and hopefully do it for a fair price. You got to pay your hotel room, and we'll do workshops. I need to know what you kind of want. Yes, you have until the 10th to purchase the kit in the pre-sale. And I am trying to reach my goal of 75 kits sold. If I do reach that goal, I will go ahead and buy extra kits. And so that means once we get to, I think it's either 99 or 100, I will be gone. That's all I'll have, okay? Yes, you have to type raffle again. It clears out every time. Yeah, she did a fabulous job. I agree. So this is the cardstock cover that we're going to use. And then these are the calico collage pages from the Bella Rose printed digital kit. The printed digital kit you could get for $14.99. The base box is $24.99. Oh, I picked 4 out of there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I want to score this and then fold it, because cardstock printed like this, you can break it down and make it tear if you don't kind of give it some scoring. So I'm going to do it at 5.5 inches. I'm just going to lightly score it. Kind of pushes those fibers together. I'm going to flip it over, and just because of this cardstock, I'm going to do it on this side too, really lightly. That'll push those fibers in, so hopefully they won't bend and break. Oklahoma, Yukon, Oklahoma is where I'm thinking about having it. The first one, anyway. And try to get it, you know, we're central, we're pretty easy to get around by. You could get a cab from downtown. I don't know, and that's what I'll find out, if the hotel has like a hotel shuttle to go pick you up. So those that may want to fly in wouldn't have to worry about a car. We do have Uber in Yukon, so they can get you around if you want to go somewhere, and you can walk to a lot of places if you're a walking type of person. So that, I don't know, that's kind of what I'm going to look at, and I'm going to do that Wednesday a little bit. You'd have to fly in, Mariana. That's kind of what I thought, a hotel retreat, you know, just something interesting, and we're in an area that if you want to go sightsee, you can, you know, but at the same time, you're in an area that you don't feel like you have to go sightsee. You know, there's some cities that if I went and did a workshop, I'd be like, well, I want to go here and here and here. So it just kind of depends upon. Okay, what happened here? I lost the page. I'm losing my mind. I guess I didn't lose a page. Maybe I just did those. Yeah, I'm just outside Oklahoma City. What did Jason say? I didn't see. I didn't see what Jason said. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm laying out my pages. In this case, I'm putting 9 pages in this journal. You can put more, you can put less in there. That's up to you. What is going on? Oh, thanks, Jason. He says now it's time to make changes now that I'm used to everything. I think he's going to change my stream. I think what I want to do when my journal is put together, don't you think that should be in the center of the journal? That if you open it to the center, that's what you see. So I'm going to put this on bottom, and then I've made 3 piles. I've got my cover, and I've got some of the pretty pages, and I think what I want to do is put Blissful on the front. Yeah, that'll work. So now what I'm going to do is start picking these up and go 1, 2, 3. And then I'll just keep doing that until I have them all where I want them. I think I want that up high. I don't think you want to set up tents in my backyard. I don't have. It's not big enough. We don't have an airport in Yukon, but we're very close to Oklahoma City. It's a very quick cab ride. Or if you're in a hotel shuttle or an Uber, it's not very far at all. Because we're right off the interstate. You don't have to wind in and out and around. When I go to Springdale, Arkansas, oh my gosh, it takes forever to go like 12 miles. It takes 45 minutes to go 12 miles. So this is one of my other canvas totes. It's got embroidery on there. Oh, so we need $15.06 to give away this journal today in the raffle. Any donation is fine too, y'all. You can be a couple dollars. I had a gal that's from New Zealand, and with the conversion rate, one of her donations was like 57 cents. It was like, oh my gosh. Apparently her dollar is stronger than our dollar. Is that right? I think that's how you say it. All right, so now what I'm doing, I'm just making sure they're all lined up where I want them. If some pages are shorter than others, I want it to be in the center. So I'm just kind of tweaking it back and forth. And then I just got a big paper clip. You can use a binder clip. You can use bunches of littler paper clips just so that it doesn't shift on you. One of the things that Henry and I'm working on trying to design is a book cradle that I can laser cut, and then I ship it flat, and it's really super easy to put together, assemble. So I've got my template here. We're going to do a pamphlet stitch. And here's what I would do is I would mark the center, and then about 1 to 1.5 inches, depending on your shortest page. So if you got pages that are down here, you want to poke a hole further down. Thank you, Kathy, for your donation. But I did mine up there because most of my pages are at least that tall. I'm going to set this in the center of my journal. Okay. Yeah, Amazon, I think you're right. I think they do now. I saw some. All right, so now I'm going to take my craft pick. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. And I'm going to go right straight up and down through the center. And you want to go straight up and down so you don't go at an angle and you keep your pages stacked. You need big paper clips, Sandra? Do you need me to put some in your box? If you do, message me. I have some. Thank you, Elsie. Thank you so much. If you're getting one of my boxes and you want 2 of these these giant paper clips, let me know. I may have enough to do like 4 or 5 people. Okay. So I'm going to put this back in here, and I'm going to grab my needle. I love having all of this in my pouch. I know right where everything is. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. Before, I had my tools in a drawer over here to my side, and I had a tendency to put other things in the drawer, so I'd had to dig around to find my supplies. But now that I have a little pouch, it works out really good. And I can put everything away, so we don't have the mysterious black box on the screen. Thank you so much, Chronic. All right, we're going to put this back in here. Just get entered in the raffle. After I'm done binding this, I'm going to do another drawing. Okay? So I'm pulling my string through, and I'm going to pull it to the top. I'm going to put my thumb down to keep it from running away, and I'm going to go through this top hole. And I'm going to hold the string tight, my thumb, because I want it to be up at the top, because I'm going to put my needle right back down, and you don't want to split your threads. Then it's hard to tie it up. The subscription box happens every 2 months. It is designed by myself and Norella. What happens is Norella does the graphics. I pick all of the goodies, and that includes either a stencil or a rubber stamp, Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and bundles of ephemera that I hand select. Every 2 months, you can opt in at at the open enrollment time, which is right now through February the 10th. That's my open enrollment time. And you can add on items at that time if you want, so you can save on shipping. Then I have a creative box, and my creative box happens whenever I feel like it. It could be once every other month. It could be every couple of months. So they're going to be of the rainbow, and I think we're going to call them Creative Rainbow Box. So that way you can tell the difference between the subscription and the other. So I'm going to call it Creative Rainbow Box. And I've done red. Next will be orange. In fact, Thursday I did a live stream. And during the live stream, I made orange pages that we're hopefully going to use in the orange journal. So you can kind of see how I did some of my pages. Black box. Ah. I don't know, Les. That may be something that we do. It depends on if we can find pretty angel images, because some angel images are not created equal. We may not find enough artwork for it. So that is something we can think about. Okay, so something that's happening in my journal here, I just noticed, is that this music page is tearing. So here's what I'm going to do. Since we used the washi tape here, I'm going to help reinforce it by putting it in the crease. And that happens, y'all. You know, I have people ask me, what do I do? What do I do? You could glue a piece of paper here. You can do washi tape. And it just becomes a part of the design. If I can get my scissors in here. There we go. It just becomes part of the design of the page. It doesn't look like an oops. It looks like, oh, look, she tipped that in. That's how she tipped it in. Oh, thank you, Rita, for your donation. Oh, I understand, Barbara. You need multiple devices. That's what some of these gals do. They'll get out their tablet and their phone, and they'll have their computer going, and they'll check out my shop while they're watching me. Or they'll check out Amazon and whatnot. Picture within picture. That's, you know, you thought your husband was crazy and he was like, what do you mean you're going to watch two things at once on your television? How can you keep up with that? I'm like, I can tell you how I can keep up with that. All right, so see there, I fixed it so it shouldn't come out. So let's decorate this once I raffle. Raffle! I glue the washi. Okay, that's good. That's a good. Thank you, Robin, for sharing that. Jason says he can do Angels of Darkness, Leslie. You can now chat at Jason Johnson, telling him how you do not want Angels of Darkness. Oh no, Dee Dee, you lost your needle? Did you just get a needle from me? Or do you need to wait until our meeting later this month and I'll get you some? Oh, I had a dribble. Okay, I'm going to do the raffle. Is everybody ready? I have a Samsung tablet. I have an iPad. I have a Samsung phone. I have my computer. I have my laptop. Yep, side your screen side by side. All right, we're gonna pick the winner now. Okay, we're of the second raffle, and we're gonna do many more. So we're gonna give away, and I gotta get my pen and my piece of paper out. What did I do with my pen, y'all? Oh yeah, I put it back in the drawer. I put it back where it belongs. Believe it or not. All right, we're gonna pick a winner. Leslie won. Leslie, you won. Thank you, Pecan. That pecan tanned peanut. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Leslie, speak up. You won. I think I have your address, and she got the napkin and postcards. All right, so we're going to do this again. Hang on, we're going to do it again. Thank you, Pam, for your donation. Thank you so much. Yeah, you won, Leslie. That's right. All right, so we're going to do another giveaway. So, yay. Okay, reset. Yes. And open giveaway. Okay, we're doing one more of the napkin. So, yay, Leslie. Okay. What did Jason say now? Okay, you can enter the raffle again. If you got to re-enter every time I say raffle. Okay? Alrighty, so we've got a little pocket here on the side. I don't think I'm going to put anything in it yet, so I'm going to kind of flip back and forth here. Alright, we're going to give it a go. There we go. So I've got one of the pockets that's in the kit. So what you do is on the back side, there's a flap. So you kind of have a line here. And then you fold this over. I'm going to use my bone folder and really crease it. Congratulations, Leslie, you won! And it was a legit win. I don't know how much we need to raffle off the journal, but any donation is welcome. And we're trying to get to $50. Some people give like $1, some a couple of dollars, some give $10. Depends on what you value this journal. All right, see there? Raffle. Oh yeah, remind me in about 5 minutes, Robin, so I stay on track. Because I have more. I'm going to put some glue across here. And here. And sometimes laser paper is a little bit glossy and it doesn't want to stick down. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of the best glue ever on here as well. And it will grab even on this glossy paper. But I don't have to use as much because I use both glues. Okay. Rigged, says Jason. Buffer sucks. The jar is short $3.09. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna $3.09? Alrighty. I'm just kind of letting it air dry for just a second and then I'm gonna put it down on the page. I've already gone around the edges with my distress ink. Okay. Alright. I think now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay this on top of that for a moment. I've got some, my stamps. These are my Beeline Design stamps. I just did, okay, here's some more. So these are new stamps. These are all birdies. Look at all the birdies I got. These are now in my shop, and I have a bundle where you can get all of the birds, or you can buy them individually. And right now I'm looking for my smaller block, but it's got this on it. And I think what I want to do, I have a tiny block. Where's my tiny block? What'd y'all do with my tiny block? Did y'all hide it from me? Who ate it? I have a bunch. There's a tiny block or two. I got an extra block so I don't have to worry about taking it off. Oh, if your words are too close together, and you have a period in it, it thinks it's a link. I don't know why it's that picky, but it is. All right, so let's see this little fat bird. I think that'd be kind of cute. And then let's do one of these flying birds over here. Flying bird. So now I have flying birds, and then this is a sitting bird. So let's do this guy on the other side. And then we might do this guy. Okay. So those are new birdies that I have in my shop. Thank you, Robin. I can put a bird on it now. Oh, yeah, he does. So what do I need to do on the controls? Is that what's going on here? Or are y'all just chatting? All right, so I'm going to move these to stamp. And then we're going to do the flying bird. I've got archival ink here. So I'm just going to stamp up one of the flying birds. Okay. And I just realized it's upside down from the other one. So, birdie. Let's flip this one over. Birdies. Okay. And then in the kit is this little pocket that has a journal card. I think I put it together wrong, but I don't know. I'll have to ask Norella which she thought was the best way for it to go on. Oh, do you like the photo paper for journal pages? That's funny, Sandra. Thank you, Mariana. Sandra says, am I watching her through my computer? Because she is on her laptop, 2 screens, iPad, iPhone, trying to get everything all at once, she says. Do you like that pocket? So we're going to put that there. So let's add something on this side. I'm going to do the same little birdies, kind of echo them on the other side. That one's cut flying up to the other one. I don't know why I turned the bird that way. I need to rotate it straight now. All right, so I'm going to put everything back in this pocket. That's the pocket within a pocket. Okay. And then here's, another idea for you that you can take the Bella Rose stamp. And I've got a piece of cardstock here, so I'm just going to cut. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. I think we've met our goal. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I think that'll fit on there. I'm going to try something. I got a 2-inch square. I'm going to make a 2.5-inch square. Aww. Okay, so I've got the Bella Rose stamp. I'm going to use some archival ink here. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to add these into the journal. And then whoever gets it can paint them themselves or color them or whatever. So you can, you'll have 2 of them. So you can decorate them any way you want. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so now what I'm gonna do. You like the Bella Rose stamp? If you want one, just let me know. If you bought the kit already and you want to add it, just send me a message through my website and I can make up an invoice so you don't have to pay extra shipping. Okay? Oh, that's okay, Carrie. You got a life. Oh, well, you're here. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, enter the raffle. I'm getting ready to pull it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put distress ink on these, and then I'm going to do the raffle. So if you haven't entered the raffle, thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. I do love seeing that rainbow sheep. I'm glad Jason and I worked on that and picked it. I think it's kind of fun. The only thing better would be a dancing unicorn, Jason. Can you get me a dancing rainbow unicorn? All right, so I just added some distress ink to those. So these can be left as they are. They could be journal cards, or we can stick them in the pockets here. Okay, and then they've got some journal cards that they can then, if they want, they can glue it on here. I'm going to put them in here, I think. Okay. Alrighty. And if these seem to be tender as well, you can put washi tape on them. I'm going to leave it in case somebody who gets it wants to add their own flair to it. Okay, so let's go this way. And I've got a belly band here. Let's do this belly band that comes in the kit. A dancing peacock, Henry says. We need a dancing peacock. I didn't make the sheep. It's something that's available through the software. But Jason can probably make some. Oh, Austin is here. I missed it. Hey, Austin. I was looking at something else. My work. I didn't see. Oh, I need to get a stuffed peacock made like that or a stuffed sheep. Or I could get a stuffed sheep. Maybe I could look for them. Maybe they have some by, what is it? Thai babies? Thai babies. I have a unicorn that I could show y'all. And I was carrying it around at Creativation, but it didn't take off the way I thought it would. So that should fit under here. Okay. But I want to put it on top just so I don't mess it up. And it can also fit over here. I may just leave it there for now. Okay, so let's put something else in there. Let's make something really fast. Grab. I've been looking at my scraps of paper, but some of my scraps aren't very big, so I've been trying to figure out what I could use out of my scraps. There's some. We can use that. Yes, unicorn. Yes, unicorn, Jason. We're gonna give Jason some work. All right, so I'm gonna make some. I think it's 3. Do I want to do 4 inches? So if I did it 3.5 by 4 inches, that'd be a good size, I think. Well, I'm glad you saved somebody. I'm sorry you got only a certificate of recognition, but I mean, you do love what you do, right? Oh, cool. That gives us some variety. That gives us some variety. Or a dancing bear. Different one. Oh, I don't even know if it could do that. That would be funny if it could. I think it doesn't matter. I think it just, whatever it is. Why isn't that? Okay, goes. They should be, oh, so avocado dyeing needs to be dark purple, Austin says, to be the best. All right, so I'm going to put some distress ink on these. A kitty. Yeah, I can bet that being a 911 operator would be kind of scary. Or a fairy. Jason says, oh, it can and it will. So this software does a lot of powerful things, and I haven't even explored all of it. All right. Did I do the giveaway already? Is it time for that raffle? Okay, last call for the raffle. Oh, dear. Okay, raffle, raffle, raffle. Raffle, raffle. Chronic, do it again, just in case. Oh, yeah, you better join. Thank you, Sandra. I thought the washi tape looked pretty good, too. I'm giving you a couple more seconds. Okay. You like that belly band, Carrie? It's really pretty. Thank you, Barbara. All right, we're going to win. Win, win, win. All right, so we're going to... Oh, where's my piece of paper? I got to get my pen because the name goes fast and I have to read it and write it down. All right, pick. Mariana, you won. Mariana says, I never win. Mariana. All right, so you won a napkin and the postcard bundle too. So I got 3 of those. Yay, congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, so now I've got some green hemp. So we're going to do green hemp. Woohoo! You won, Mariana. Yay! Okay, so we're going to reset. And this time it's going to be for the green hemp cord. Oops. And we're going to open giveaway. All right, so somebody remind me in about 5 minutes so I can do that giveaway. Okay, so that's in 5 minutes. That's what you're going to win this next time. All right, I think this is textured paper. Let's do it anyway. I'm going to stamp on it, and it's going to give it a different effect. But we're going to use black paper, or black ink, I mean. And I'm going to stamp this rose. Because Junkie Joe picks the winner. That's how Junkie Joe is ahead of me. I don't pick the winner. I click a button, and Junkie Joe does it. What do you think of that? Do that again. That. So happy, happy, happy. Get entered in the raffle. All right. So what do you think? Made a little journal cards. Yeah, remind me now and I'll see it in 5 minutes. No. How do I pick? The software, whenever you guys and gals type in !raffle, counts you into the system, and then when I hit the button, it picks somebody that has used !raffle. So that's how I pick. I think. All right. Oh, come on. Yes, this is the rose stamp in my shop. It's the Bella Rose. Bella Rose stamp. So I just got a piece of book page that has some music on it. I'm going to rip it. Rip it. Rip it good. All right. Oh, I have it upside down. It's like, why isn't this working? All right, I'm going to make a little pocket, but I want this to be stronger, so I'm going to find something random here. Let's see what I have. Oh, here we go. I can make a pocket out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this cardboard, postcard, whatever thingy. I'm going to go 2 1/4 inches. I'm just making a little square to go behind there. And I'm going to fold this edge over on the top. We'll make a pocket. Okay? Yep, the rose stamp is in my shop. It's by itself and it's also in a stamp bundle. So you can choose. So I'm just putting glue all over this piece. And then I'm going to kind of go a little bit from the top, but make sure that I'm not visible on the front. And then I'm going to fold this piece of paper over the edge. And I'm going to glue it down. Hey Maria, so this time I'm giving away some green hip cord. It's right here next to the raffle word. And then if you donate money, any dollar amount, you can be entered for the journal that I'm creating. Okay, did y'all see that? I just took a piece of heavier paper and glued it to the back side to make that stronger. And now I'm just going to use my distress ink around it. And hey, Rose! Hi, Christy! Who else have I not seen? I'm just adding some distress. Uh-oh, is Henry making problems again? Yeah, I enter again on the raffle because every time I do it, I reset it. So everybody that's here gets a chance to win. Okay, I just add some distressing to that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I think I want to put it here. I'll put that like that. So I'm going to glue this on top of the, actually I'm going to glue the pocket down first. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just type it. You don't have to, it's all one word. All one word. I don't know, I thought that would be kind of pretty stuck down there. And then I've got this journal card I can put there. You like that? All right, let's put something over here. All right, which way do you think it goes? This way or this way? I think it goes this way. Raffle, Henry says. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Those of you that paid through PayPal or off of the system, remember, if I don't say your name, because I don't think it shows up in my list. All right. I think I want... Oh, let's do this, maybe. Everybody in their physical kit gets one of these little roses. So I think what I'm going to do is have it at the top so it kind of sticks out the top of the page. Yeah. And then we'll glue this down. And it can kind of be a tuck spot. Yay for junk mail! Try again, Dee Dee, just in case. Go ahead and enter, even if you're lagging. So, it doesn't hurt anything to enter more than once. I think it only enters you once, but it doesn't hurt anything. So, I don't want to put glue on this and then accidentally have it too far, and then it's going to be outside my page. So, I'm just going to take the glue and put it right along the top of the page here, and a little bit on top of this card, and then I'll put it down. And it's okay if it's sticking out. Okay? What do you think? So it'll kind of stick out a little bit. I've just decided that I wanted to add some more lace. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a little piece. I'm going to make it like a little flag on the page. I'm going to use a stapler to staple it down like that, so it'll kind of stick out. Bonus points! Everybody wants bonus points. Let's put one right here. This way, everybody's always asking me to put more lace on, and I keep thinking, how am I going to put it on there? I'm just going to use my stapler, y'all. Okay, that's got something on it. Let's put one right here. Everybody getting entered? Oh, thank you so much, Barbara, for your donation. You got to be in it to win it. Got to be in it to win it. Even $1 gets you in it. What was the question? Oh, bucks. What question is that? Oh, we had a nice dinner. It was really good. It may seem silly where we went, but there's a casino that we really like their cafe. And so he took me to their cafe and we had a really nice dinner. Is that our anniversary? I forgot. I forgot if that was the one. That's what we did one night. And then another night, I was on the north side of Oklahoma City, and we have a place called Fuzzy's Pizza, or Fuzzy's Tacos. I don't know why I said pizza. Fuzzy's Tacos, and they have a really yummy salad that I like, and Henry likes a burrito that they offer. So I picked up dinner there and brought it home, and we ate it on the sofa. Because I was tired after doing a workshop on Saturday. Do you like the lace on the edges? Just a little bit kind of sticking out every once in a while? Okay, so let's put one here. I'm just trying to get a variety in here. Of course, if you get this and you don't like the paper clips, you can always remove them. Okay, I just had a few. Alright, so there is a potential tuck spot that we could probably put. Let's put that there. And then, oh, we got this pocket. Let's put that right there. The affiliate program is on my website. There's a place that you can sign up to become an affiliate. And if you share your unique link to my shop and someone makes a purchase, you will earn a commission. So if there's things in my shop that you just absolutely love and you want to tell people about it, you can share the link to my shop that's unique to you. So they buy, then you will get cash. I think that's what I'll put there. I like that page. I'm going to put this on here, I think. I'm going to put it on this side. So it'll be a pocket. It'll be a pocket! Cauliflower and carrots. I know, I got to keep eating. What am I not telling? The next live with Linda will be, I hope, Thursday mid-morning to noon. It depends on how my day starts, but that's my plan anyway. And I was thinking it would be a mixed media project. If I can get everything planned out tonight or tomorrow in my head and get it written down, I'll create an event and it will explain what you will want to have on hand to play along. Okay? And this is a page that someone gave me, and I think I want to attach it to a piece of cardstock to make a journal card out of it. So I'm going to grab a piece of pink cardstock here. So let's move this out of the way. Yeah, and I'll have another one, another live on Thursday. On Thursday. Let me look at the camera. On Thursday. More cauliflower. All right. I'm going to trim the image out a little bit. I would tear it, but sometimes these papers are so fragile that if you tear them, then it messes up and you have a mess. Alright, so now I'm just going to cut a piece of cardstock. That's a little bit larger. I think 4 inches will get it. And then we'll cut it just a little bit longer. So we've got a nice mat all the way around. Okay? Linda munching on cauliflower. You don't like cauliflower? Cauliflower's not your bag of goodies to eat, Ellen? It's funny that my lonely hater, they didn't come to the last live stream. They might now that they are they're logged in to YouTube, then they can just go down all my videos and give me a thumbs down. It's not like I don't clearly say what we're going to do in the video, right, y'all? You kind of get an idea. Yes, the rest of the rainbow will be flowers. I'm working on the orange one now. I've been, like I said, I made the pages, so now I've got to design the flower that I want to use. All right, I think I'm going to round the corners of this if I can find my crocodile thingy. Yuck, gag, huh, Ellen? Okay, sorry you don't like it. Alrighty, where are we? Yeah, I know, Sandra. Somebody gives me a thumbs out. It's kind of funny. Aw, thank you, Sandra. You're so kind. Thumbs down means I'm big time. I got haters out there, Chronic Crafter. It's okay. They just need to be loved. It's all right. They're special. Make sure you get in there. I'm just going to put a little glue on here. I thought this was a neat image somebody gave me out of a book. I have a lot of this stuff that's, one of that I forget about using. So I thought I would try to do that today to show you. There's a little pocket or card we can make. Thank you, Julie. Nope. I cannot see who did it, Sandra. It's anonymous. But I bet if I were to go to YouTube and say, I believe that this user, if I was bigger, is deliberately doing this, they might help me. I don't know. I doubt it. Probably say privacy issues, but I could say, well, I just don't want them on my channel no more. Alrighty. So we're going to put this one right here. How's that? You got a nice big journal card there. And she's kind of peeking out from the flowers. Do you like that? Isn't that neat? It was just a book page that somebody gave me. The haters need Jesus, says Austin. Yes, that's possibly very true, because I don't think a proper person would treat somebody like that. All right. Is it time for me to do the raffle yet, Robin? Pay for the bots. I think we need... Well, we got pockets here. I think what I need to do is make another little tuck spot. So I'm going to use this one. And we're going to make another little tuck spot using some more of this postcard. Oh, you got popcorn brought to you? That's nice. Okay, so let's see here. If I make this... Let's make it 3 inches. Let's see what happens if I make that. And I need it a little bit shorter. So I'm just cutting a piece of old postcard, one of those political postcards, if you will. And then I've got a piece of book page here, and I thought, oh, it's got music on this side. I would just glue this in the center and kind of wrap the paper to the back side. Oh my goodness, you had to start over again, Ellen. You saw something I did. You're like, oh, I gotta try that. I love it. Is it time for the raffle? Giovanna says it's time for the raffle, y'all. Is it time? Are we there yet? Robin says, yes, it's time for the raffle. All right, well, I'll do the giveaway. I'm going to give this away. Oh, don't worry about it, Sandra L. Please don't take it personally. You know, it's just, I'm making a difference in the world, and that's all I'm going to do about it. Henry's dissing Ellen, saying, you may be doing it wrong. You're not supposed to finish and start another one, not finish it either, and start yet another one. All right, I'll pick the winner. Sorry. Pink Rose, you're the winner. Pink Rose. Green Imp. I don't have your address, I don't think. So you'll want to make sure that you connect with me, Pink Rose. So you can connect with me with my webpage or Facebook. Okay? And once you say you've won, then I'll pick the next one. Because I want to make sure that Pink Rose is still here because I don't know her address. So I'm just folding this to the back side. It's going to give me a nice clean edge all the way around. Then you don't have to worry about your paper tearing. Like this is already kind of ripping a little bit. Come on, Pink Rose, where are you? Did you leave? You were chatting just a moment ago. I didn't see her say she was gone. I guess I'll come back to the chat for a minute. Okay. Well, I don't see her here, but I'll tell you what. I'll give her an opportunity. Maybe she'll come back later. And I'll start the raffle again for a different color of hemp cord. So I'm just putting some distress ink on there. Okay. I'm going to put that on here. I think that looks better. I'm going to put a piece of lace on here too. A little piece of lace. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of glue down this side. I'm going to stick my piece of lace right here down this side. Then I'm going to pick up the whole thing. Pink Rose! Where's Pink Rose? I haven't seen Penny either. Oh, you gotta be careful and not move your lace. This is not set yet. Oh, I was gonna make this a tuck. Oh yeah, I'm still making a tuck spot. For a minute, I thought I did it wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right on here. And because I put it behind the front piece, it'll stay in place. Oh, you sent Penny a message? Good, because I think I made Penny a moderator the other day so she can share the link to the retreat. There is a retreat going on that Just Penny is putting on that'll start next week. I think it starts the 11th. All right, so there is this piece that I just made. So I've just made a little tuck spot that I'm going to put in the journal, Sandra. I might put it as a bottom tuck corner, like that. And then that way things can be put in this way. And it covers the staple. So I just wrapped a piece of a old postcard with some book page and then layered with lace. All right, so we're going to put this where it goes down the side here. Across the bottom. Okay. Oh, okay. So she's not in the participant list. Well, if she's not here and I don't have her address, it's kind of hard for me to hunt somebody down. So I'm going to pick another winner. I'm going to allow entries for a second. I'm going to pick another winner in the raffle since Pink Rose wasn't here. And I think I'm going to put this right here. That's where that's going to go. Oh, we need to put some birdies on the page. Is that one too big? That one's kind of big. I got the little birdie. We'll put the little birdie down here. Little birdie. Do you see the little birdie? Oh, there she is. Pink Rose is here. She did win. Yay! Yay, you won. Message me your information. You can do it. She's here. I see her. She may have been like on a different device. So message me in one of those places with your mailing address. Yay, Pink Rose. All right, you got the green hemp. All right, I think I have entries open for the raffle. Yep, you can join the raffle again. And this time, we're going to do, let's see. Let's do this. It's kind of a salmon color. That'll be next, a salmon color. And that's on the raffle. Do I have this over where I can see? All right. And I stamped the birdie. See the birdie? I'm going to stamp a birdie on this side. So where's my little one? There it is. Just so we're getting a little bit of decoration. I think I'm going to stamp this romantic swirl on here. I'm going to use the Victorian Velvet. I'm going to put it across the bottom here. Well, it just kind of adds just another little element. And you can still write over it. Pink Rose is here. All right, I'm eating a carrot now. I'm going to crunch. Let's see. I have some tags. Oh, it's got one of these little embellishments. Let's put that right there. The junk jar total is just over $50. And so that means I'm going to be raffling off this journal here in just a few minutes. I'll say few. In about 5 more minutes, I'm going to give away this hemp cord. So enter the raffle for the hemp cord. Yeah, she could have been to the ladies' room. She made it back, though. We got her. She knows now to contact me. All right, so we got those there. So we need another little pocket to put. Well, I can double up on the tag, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to punch a hole in this one. And I'm looking in my stash of stuff. I'll do this. And let's put a little piece of string with that. All right, so who remembers my tip of not being able to get your fibers to go through a small hole? Sandra says she takes her iPad to the bathroom so she doesn't miss anything. Thank you, Robin, for sharing that. I have your address, Mariana, I believe. All right, get entered in the raffle. I'm tying this tag off here. It's a little bit later than I thought. I've been chatting too much. I've been doing different techniques this time, so I was really trying to make it a little more special. I think I'm going to put this on top over here. So you can stick your own little thingies in there. I think, oh, here we go. I've got this. I'm going to make a little pocket out of this little card here. So this is another way you could use up some stamped images as well. Just make little pockets out of them. I'm going to go ahead and do this one too, so I'll have it in case I want to make another pocket. So you could go really elaborate and layer lots of lace and pretty papers, or you can keep it fairly simple like that. To enter the raffle, you type !raffle. If you want to enter the raffle for the journal, just make a donation and you'll be entered when I say enter now. Okay, I think I went over here. I like doing two sides of some tuck spots, so if I want to put something that's a little bit wider, it can fit in there. Because, you know, if you have a big card you want to put in there and this side's glued down, then you can't put it in there. Thank you so much, the Pecan Tan Beauty. Thank you. All right, so that's going to go there. Let's put this in there. So I want to put a little ribbon on top. Again, I'm just going to use the crocodile and punch a hole. And then I'm going to grab some, I think I've got some ribbon over here. Oh, I have some yarn fibers. Let's do some yarn fibers. And I know I have a spool of ribbon. There's some ribbon, so let's do those. Okay. So, about that much. Has it been 5 minutes yet? This time it's this salmon colored hemp. Do y'all like this? It's silly. I'm trying to keep y'all entertained, and I'm trying to find some just interesting little thingies that I could give away that y'all might like. I hope you like it, that you're not like, really? Seriously, Linda? Like, well, yeah, isn't that fun? What is the question? The taxes on her? Oh my goodness. The salmon hemp. Oh, thank you, Pink Rose. There's lots of ways to connect. So, all right, so that's going to go right here. Just kind of add a little fluff to that. Yep. Let's put something here. We'll do this one. I'm using up some of my stash, y'all. I used some old papers and these little tear-off notepad thingies that I've had forever. You're welcome, Pink Rose. Any prize is a good prize because it's a prize, Erica says. Hercules is in the other room. I think he's mad at me because I went to the nail salon and I had a little lunch date or brunch date. We didn't eat really, but a mid-morning little date with a friend. And he had to stay with Henry. So I think he's mad at me. Oh, great, Tammy. I hope, send me the link. Okay, it's past 5 minutes. All right, I'll do it. We'll pick a winner. This is for the salmon giveaway. Pick a winner. And the winner is Elsie. I have Elsie's address. She's got a pile of stuff. She keeps winning. Elsie, you won. She got the salmon. All right, I think I'm getting close to the end of doing the raffle for the journal. I'm just going to put a couple more things in. So those of you that have donated, here in just a moment, we'll do the raffle. Is there anything that you've seen that I need to add to this journal? If so, you gotta speak up before we get done with the raffle, and I will add a little something. Whatever you see that I need to add, some more journal cards. You know, I spent more time last time making different styles of journal cards. So if you're stumped on an idea for journal cards, watch last Monday night's feed because I stamped a bunch of journal cards. I do have new stamp bundles. I have these birds as a stamp bundle. I also have some napkins in my shop. If y'all want to see those, just message and I will, pardon me, I'll do a quick show of those napkins that I have in my shop for those of y'all that are in areas where you don't get a lot of access to napkins. All right, so I'm going to kind of flip back through it. I've got two little pieces here that I want to try to use, so I'm going to look at it. I guess I just had a piece of lace laying in there. Okay, this is going to go there. I think I'm just going to stick this right behind. Did I glue this? Oh, that won't fit. Darn! Let's put it here. There. That puts something in there. Okay, and I've got these two guys. So let's put this butterfly right there. All right, let's see. Gonna order the kit and the stamps when you're done. All right, Terry, thank you for that. All right, so we're gonna do the last giveaway. So we've gave away the hemp cord. I've had what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that I've given away today. So I'm going to reset, and only the people who donated money, if you donated through PayPal or if you donated through here on YouTube, the problem is if you enter and you're not in the raffle, it will still give you the ability to win even though you did not pay, because I don't have the ability to define it yet because I haven't figured it out. So I'm going to put journal, and then I'm going to open the giveaway, and it's only open to the people whose names I'm about to read off. Okay? So only those who donated. Okay? So those that donate, I'm going to start on the list. We have Robin, Philique, Pam, Olga, Annika, Robin Stapp, Jenny, Ellen, Georgia, Terry, Crafty Lady Lisa, Carol Jaggers, Deborah Vick, Sandra L., Kathy Lake, Elsie Ann Bean, Rita Gibson, The Pecan Beauty, Pam Emmons, Mariana Onsky, Sandra Louise, and let me see, where am I? Sandra Louise, Carrie, Barbara, and Christy. And if your name wasn't called and you donated, you know who you are. There was like 2 of them. I saw it come up. I just don't remember the name. If you don't donate, you lose. You can't win the journal. Exactly. And if you haven't donated and you want to be in this raffle, all you need to do is make a donation. So you need to type in this, if the names that I just called off, type in !! raffle. Okay? If you donated, you entered raffle. Okay? All right, so I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in the raffle that donated. And if you want to donate now, you can donate any dollar amount, even if it's $1. And then you'll be entered into the raffle. Okay. Oh, I think what I want to do is... Any questions? If I called your name, or if you donated through PayPal, enter the raffle. If you don't want the journal, you don't have to enter the raffle. And if you win and you want to give it to somebody else, you're welcome to do that. I've had that happen, in fact. Someone decided to be very generous and donate it to another person in the chat. All right, so I just made a little bow on that tag. What do you think? Just something simple. I'm going to stick that right there. What do you think? Cute, huh? I've got another piece of paper here, so I'm going to go ahead and make this into a tag. Does everybody get in? Do you all want to see the napkins? You want to see the napkins? Yes, I will show the napkins that are in my shop. I will do that. Let me finish this tag. Move things over. Those of you that donated get entered into the raffle. I've got some more fibers and stuff here. I'm just trying to use it up. So I'm just going to grab random things and put it together. Okay, I lost my string. I lost my string! Okay. Thanks a lot, Henry. Thanks a lot. I understand, crafty missus. I understand. Get you some rest, okay? Alright, so I added a little stuff on this. I didn't do both sides. Okay, so let's stick this in here somewhere. I know I saw another little tuck spot somewhere. I'll flip through this again in just a moment. For those of you that just joined us and want to see it. But I'm going to show the napkins. Are you entered in the raffle, those of you that donated? Alright, so you know I have these in my shop. And you know I had those in my shop. Oh, and I now have these gold pins and black pins. And I'm about to have some bronze ones in my shop as soon as they arrive. I have this bundle in my shop that has the diamond bar and the postscript. And then I have the big bag that's in my shop. Okay. So those that donated are in the raffle to win the journal. So those are in my shop right now. If you ordered a kit, a subscription box, and you want The add-on items put in your box to save on shipping. Just message me what you want. Okay, so all right, this is napkin lot number 1. I'm gonna open it up. I got it all packaged up because I didn't want to get messed up. So here's what you get in it. You get 10 napkins, and these are like the 4x7 size, and they have the design all over. Love this rose. I'm sorry. Well, then I guess I need to have you tell me how to say it correctly. I think it says Falik, Faluk. Is it ook? Faluk or Luke? Oh, how funny, Austin. That's funny. Oh, yeah, I butchered someone's name. They got mad. I'm so sorry. Do you like these? So I just made up packages of 10. There's $6.99 in my shop. I had too many, and so I decided this one's embossed. Look at that. Yeah, this is for the journal, those who donated. So that's one set. That's napkin set number 1. I'm going to set it over here so I'll have to package it back up. Here is napkin set number 2, which has a lot of the same ones, but I ran out of one of them, and so I made a different set. So that's the different one from the other kit. But these are pretty much the same. I just have more of this set. Only had 5 of the first set. And I think I had 10 of this set. Okay. So that's napkin set number 2. I'm going to make sure to put it on the outside so I know. Set this aside. And then this is the square napkin set. Square napkin set. So in the square napkin set, it's got birdies too. Boston accent. Faluk. Okay, thank you, Faluk, for explaining. Fa la 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 Luke. No worries. Thank you. Please forgive me if I butcher your name because I'm a Okie with the weird accent. There's that one. And this one. Some of these you may recognize from tutorials where I've made something with them. This one has a different image. I think it has the same image repeated. There it is. I really like this one. I love the color in it. Isn't that gorgeous? Those hydrangeas, a close-up. Love these too, Barbara. Thank you. That has birdies. And this has a hummingbird on it. And what are those called? They're bleeding hearts. I love them, but they don't grow very well here in Oklahoma because of our severe weather. Getting from hot to cold and very dry. So those are in my shop, as well as the pins. And then the birdie images that I shared, those are now a bundle. And then the Bella Rose with the Victorian ladies, wherever did I put it? There it is. So if you order, I have a set that is the ladies and the Bella Rose in my shop, so you can get them all together. Oh, all right. So everybody that donated is in the raffle. Okay. So if you donated and you were in the raffle for this, I will give away in just a second. All right. Do y'all want to see a flip through of the journal again before I draw? I didn't have something to tie it shut, so I'm going to do that now. I think I'll use this just because I happen to have a big enough piece, and whoever gets this journal, even if you bought the subscription box, wouldn't have that size of a piece. Yep, I have those in my shop if you'd like any of those. My admin girls, if you want any of these, let me know. I'm just going to do a little bow. I just think that looks really sweet, don't you? Isn't that kind of sweet? No, those flowers were hydrangea. Oh, thank you. I bought these at Staples for $1. I bought them a while back, and I loved them because they were pink inside, and I knew this is what I was going to do with them, and I hadn't used them yet because I didn't have sheets, and I just ordered a package of sheets so that I could put the cling mount. These are the Crafter's Companion sheets, and they're coated on both sides, and I really need to, I could put more on this side, and then I could put fewer tabs in a journal or notebook. And I was just kind of taping this in here. What I may do is stamp these all out onto an 8.5 by level, and then 11 sheet of paper, and just put it in between so that I can have fewer stamps in here, but all the images easy to see. You want me to do a Franken Pages during the live? I can do that. Do you want me to do that next admin boy? Yes, that's right. Sorry, Austin. Yeah, I can do that. Do you want me to do that next Monday, or do you want me to do it Thursday? Aw, thank you, Sandra. All right, so are y'all ready for me to pick the winner? Do you want to see this again? I'm gonna eat another cauliflower or carrot. I'm gonna eat a carrot and contemplate. Mariana says that I could laminate sheets and put the stamps on there. She said she did that. We'll have to give that a try. Okay, I'm going to pick a winner. Got it. Monday. Okay, I'll do it Monday, Austin. All right, I'm going to pick a winner. Only those that donated can win. So if somebody's name comes up and you did not donate, you're not eligible. So I'm going to pick a winner now. Barbara Oliver, you won! Barbara, you won the journal! You won the journal! Barbara, you won! So Monday I'm going to do Franken Pages live, Robin. I'm going to do some Franken Pages. I'm going to do it without a sewing machine, Austin, unless you want me to drag my sewing machine up here. I'm just signing the journal for her. I did not color that ribbon. It was yarn. Pardon me. And it came that way. And I thought it was really pretty. You did awesome, Les. You did awesome, Leslie. You won, Barbara. You won. Okay, you gotta contact me with your information. I think I have it. Or you can do. So I just shared 2 links. All right, I'm going to flip through this really fast for y'all that are still here. And then Thursday I'll be online and we're going to do some mixed media stuff. And next Monday, we're going to do another journal out of the Bella Rose. And that will be, actually, I take that back. I will not be doing a tutorial on Monday, the February the 11th, because I'm going to be going to a training workshop to learn how to use my laser. So what I'll probably do is as we're driving home, I'll flip on my camera and tell you about my day next Monday, February the 11th. Okay? Mariana says I should use a sewing machine, otherwise we'd be in a trance watching me hand sew. I would use my rubber stamps, Mariana. Okay, I'll use the stamps. So I put a little lace here. This is all the Bella Rose. This is part of the printed add-on kit that is part of my subscription box. Austin, did you get to see how I made this? It's at the beginning. Do it Thursday, Robin says. I could do it Thursday and do it Monday, the following week. I'm going to put this in here. So is this giving you some ideas on using the stuff you have around your house? How you can add napkin. I just love the way that looks. I love the way it feels. It feels like fabric. Yeah, Amy, that's their thumbs down guy. That's funny. Oh. Well, it's much later than I had intended, y'all. So I think I'm tired and I'm about ready to get off here. Okay, thank you. Yay, Barbara. Woohoo! You won, you won. That's awesome. Yay. I'm sorry, Robin. You didn't win. You didn't win. I think this is so cute. With the little bow on there. Okay, you'll have to watch the replay. Okay. Well, I explained it twice. I went through it using the actual paper that went into the journal, and then I did it again with a scrap piece of paper to show you how. If you have any questions, if you've watched this video, even in the replay and you have questions, please feel free to comment down below. Send me a message through my webpage, through my email address, which I think is in the description box as well. You can connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, my website, and of course, my Facebook groups. If you haven't joined those, please do come over to Friendly Junk Journal People. And then I have another group that's just by Linda Israel. It's not real active. I just put whenever I go live or tutorials or little snippets that I want to share with y'all. And mostly people will comment or share things that they've got from me or did because they were inspired because of me. So I'd love to hear from y'all. If you have questions and comments, share. Okay. Robin's got to go. She's got to let the dogs out. So who let the dogs out? Robin did. Let the dog out. So have a good night. Thank you very much. Share this video. And then we're going to have some dinner, I think, with my hubby and check my messages and then maybe watch a television show or go for a walk. I don't know yet. We'll see how cold it is outside. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for your donations and thank you for watching. Have a fabulous night. Lots of love to you. I really appreciate you coming and being here and allowing me to entertain you while I create art. All right, everybody. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm clicking on to the software I need to open. It takes a moment to load, and then I'm going to hit end session. Y'all have a fabulous rest of the day. Again, check me out on Thursday. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe so you'll get a notification when I go live on Thursday. right, I'm going to check, see if there's anybody else. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hoo-hoo-hoo, let the dogs out. Okay, I'm going to say good night. Oh, I'm just going to say goodbye. Thanks, everyone. Okay. And do share this video if you think